So for some reason in the polishing world, I noticed a lot of people are actually upset that I'm with Renegade, and it doesn't make any sense to me. Let's go over why. My number one reason why would be upset with me is because I'm literally putting out product now that is better than anything I've ever done. I just did a wheel with 100% Renegade, and I'm going to go over exactly what I used, how I did it, and what it looks like. This rim right here looks like this. This rim is by far one of the brightest, shiniest, best rims I have ever done. There is not a sand mark. Hashing is literally to a minimal, and the glow out of this thing is freaking insane. So let me go over what I used on this wheel to get these kind of results from what it was. So to start out, I sanded this whole wheel down with 320, 400, 600. There was a little bit of pitting, a lot of little dents, things, stuff like that. I used Renegade sandpaper on it. I wasn't using the ceramic, used the regular stuff. I'm yet to try the ceramic. That's coming soon. First up, I used my brown bar from Renegade on a yellow buff on my 6K grinder to cut. Cut super easy. I had to go over everything twice as normal. Sometimes I have to go over stuff with like my old products, my Menzurn. I had to go over it 3-4 times. It took a lot of time. With this brown bar, I went over it twice. Everything was pulled out. It was beautiful. Gave it a quick wipe down with the Easy Red just to get that excess compound off there and make sure everything was clean. And check for pitting. After that, I took my green bar on my 6K, yellow buff, went over everything real quick again, brought out the color. Looked beautiful. Again, took my Easy Red spray, go in there, wipe everything down, clean it up. Next up, I took a little bit of the Renegade Pro Red and I put it on my Dremel. On my Dremel, I use these little foam cotton bits. They work fairly well for me. I get them off Amazon from Sparta, I believe it's called. SPTA. I don't know. Found them on Amazon. They work pretty good for me. I use that on all the spokes, clean out the spoke holes, make sure I get all that water spots, anything that would be in the rim sitting in there, anything that would dim it down. Make sure I clean out those spokes beautifully so that there's no kind of difference in my polish, if you know what I'm saying. After that, I go over it with a little bit of the Renegade Purple, give it that extra little pop that everyone's always looking for, and that's how I get my pop out of my rims. To do that, I use the Renegade Flannel at, I think it was at 2,000 RPMs or 1,800, and it brings it out to be that beautiful shine. To finish it off, give it one last little wipe down with that Easy Red, and then I go into any of my lettering, and I use the Renegade Dissolver. Works incredible. Everyone always is frustrated how their letters still have that black compound shoved in them. A little bit of that Dissolver, sprit, wipe it out. Your holes are clean. Everything is nice and clean and fresh and beautiful. If you guys are going to check out any of their products, use my code East Coast. Not trying to be a salesman here. I'm trying to tell you guys what works. I know everyone complains about how all these Renegade polishers are just salesmen. They're just getting paid to give these shout outs. If I don't like something, I ain't going to shout it out. I'm not telling you my code to make myself money. I'm telling you my code to help you because these products are good. I'm not sitting here like, it works. Let me just make a video and just let me try and make some sales for them. No. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be using their products because I'm going to be honest, I want to give my customers the best I can give my customers. And Renegade is giving me the best product to give my customers. So that is why now I am with Renegade. So if you want to complain and be a butthurt bandit, sounds like you just don't want to give your customers the best thing you can. Sorry, not sorry.